One of the most asked questions that I get from you guys is all about a pitcher's pregame warm-up. How long should it be and what should go into it? So I wanted to tell you a little bit about what my focus would be and what I would suggest for you and for your daughter. So first of all, you should have a routine. Like that routine, that game day routine should be exactly the same every single game, unless you want to tweak it, but not doing something completely different. That routine helps you physically and it also helps you mentally, just like when we have a routine when we get up in the morning. We love routine, it makes us feel comfortable. Secondly, a warm-up shouldn't be longer than 30 minutes. It just shouldn't. I know that that's easier to bring down the warm-up time the older that you are, for sure, but 25 minutes is an ideal warm-up time if you're getting after it, if you're sticking with your routine and you're not messing around before the game, cutting up, talking. There can be a little bit of that. It's pregame. You don't have to be so focused that you can't talk to anybody, although I know that there probably are some pitchers like that, and that's totally okay, but you don't have to be that way. If that makes you confident to be that focused and not talk to anybody, cool. If you feel like you need to loosen up, cool. So I think of different stages within a warm-up. So find your spin, find your release point, find your legs, find your giddy up, and then find your focus. And I'll tell you what I mean by that. So whenever I was warming up, the first thing that I used to like to do was use a 14-inch ball or a spinner or a weighted ball just to do my spins. Now I'm not trying to get in the very, very best spins that I've ever done in a pregame routine. I'm just going through it and reminding myself what my fastball feels like, what my curveball feels like, and I'm feeling my fingertips, I'm feeling my spin, I'm feeling my different releases. So then after that, I like to find my release point. So spins would be closer, find my release point would be more of like a 3/4 drill, something where I'm finding my release point and it's going to be something that is pretty close to my catcher, where I can continue to touch my release point, start to get that feel, and also be close enough where I can already start to see myself throw strikes, see myself put the ball in the strike zone. That makes me feel more confident. That makes me feel like, yeah, I got it today. I got my release point. I'm nice and loose. I'm just maybe working in and out, maybe from there doing a few different spins with your pitches too. I got my release point going. Then after that, I like to back up a little bit and do what I talked about, find my legs. So I used to do a K drill where I would push out. So not just the K drill where you step and lean and throw, but a K drill that's actually meaningful. So using my legs to push out. I'm still having that same release point that I found from the drill before, and now I'm getting my legs going. I'm getting them warm, I'm getting them rocking and rolling, I'm feeling the timing of my legs and my upper body. Then after that, I said, find your giddy up. I loved walkthroughs after that. I loved walkthroughs before a game because I felt like in a pregame, this is my way to get going, to push hard, to give some extra legs, extra arm speed, extra oomph in a pregame warm-up to really, really get me going, get my heart going faster, get my blood going, and just get me really excited. Then after, time to find my focus. So I kind of think everything before then was super loose for me. Like, I didn't take myself too seriously. But when I say find my focus, when I got here, I was a little bit more serious, and my catcher knew that. I would throw 5 to 7 of each pitch, and then I would be ready. Another idea that you can do if you are a little bit older, or you have a big game coming up, or maybe you're in high school or college watching this, is after you go through your warm-up routine, I know it's super popular in college, to throw to the first 3 hitters. So if this is a team that you've been playing a lot, or that you know, all right, Sarah bats first for them, Leslie bats second, and Stephanie bats third, throw live at bats to them. Go over how you're gonna approach the first 3 hitters of the game. Come up with a game plan with your pitching coach. What are you gonna throw for the first pitch? How do you wanna attack them? And it gets a pitcher more comfortable in her mindset for how she's going to enter the game because she has a plan. And don't we all like plans? Just like we like routines, we like plans. We don't like surprises. So enter the game with a game plan for those first 3 hitters. So instead of getting up to the, I can just imagine, you're getting up to the pitching rubber, not having talked about what's working that day, not having talked about who we're playing that day, and you get up there and you're like, I don't have any idea what my coach is gonna call right now. Don't have surprises. Have a plan and incorporate that plan into your pregame warm-up. Okay, that was kind of long, but I think it's really important, and I think that you guys have been asking for it.